All right, no leaks. So we're going to add the sandbags on top here so that once we put the manure in, pressure starts to build up, and then the sandbags will push the gas to our kitchen. Sinead's also going to put the filter in here and some of the other gas fittings so that when we collect some poop tomorrow, we're ready to go. My name is Karena. This is Sinead. And we are building strength by moving off-grid. Become part of this story on Patreon and read our private blog. Sponsor a square meter of the Enough Garden and watch it come to life. Zach's adding the last few bags in. Sinead's had enough. Trying. It's not as simple as you might think. But I guess good things are worth fighting for.
Like the opening is so small. Look, the down here is so big. Wait, let me do this.
We're using gray water from the washing machine, which we use a safe detergent for that, so that we can run the water into our gardens. The last few days we put leaves over top. These are the first 16 squares that have been sponsored of the Enough Garden. So we're in month 2 now of preparing them. And we've been learning a lot from the local community about some of the issues with gardening and ways to overcome them. One issue we didn't expect is monkeys. So we need to make a plan not only to cage in the sides so that little foxes and things don't come in, but apparently the monkeys come in from the top. I'm going to use the Julga, our shower pipes, to make a connection from the water tap here to our gardens. It's actually the first time we're using the Julga since we've been here. Also for this. Probably the first time anyone's used it for this purpose. Yeah. Also. I'm gonna put this shower head on the end so we can give it a nice even coat. It's coming. One of the reasons we don't use the Julga, or we haven't used it yet, to shower is that it pulls a lot of water. So we're curious to see how fast this will drain out into our gardens. Or we just continue taking bucket showers. While Sinead's watering, Zach's starting to take out the camping pins that we had marked the squares with so that we can cover it all with a tarp and the tarp won't rip. And then in a few days, we'll water it again and then we'll till. Again after that, we'll cover it up and let it heal. Sinead's putting the drone up to get some shots overhead of our garden for those that have supported the Enough Garden. When you support a square of this garden, each month you get an update on exactly what we're doing and eventually where the food will go. $44 or 800 Rand sponsors the material we need to transform soil like this into a regenerative food garden. Covered up the garden with some tarps. So I got a few more rocks so that we can keep it from blowing away. If you would like to sponsor squares of gardens like this, you can contact us directly and be part of the Enough Garden. You are enough. The rain is here now, as you can hear. But we've got the cover on the garden. Could have left it open for some more rain. And we did a little bit with the HomeBiogas up there, but it's not finished, and I don't think we're gonna finish it now. It's sunny, but it's pouring. It's really raining out there, but it's so sunny. Woo! Good afternoon. We're getting ready to do something really fun. These are some of the things we'll need on today's adventure. On the road again. It is a farm bucky.
Good. These also pick up easy and nicely. Some with your hand.
Got the cow.
Stop number one. So that's about 50 liters of our 200-liter goal. Looking for poop in an open pasture. That one's not so fresh. We need cow, pig, or horse poo that is not older than 48 hours. Our neighbor told us this is just an open grazing field. So we're looking around here.
Cow with some stomach issues. Stomach works.
Is this how you envisioned your off-grid life to be?
I'd rather pick up poop than handle other people's poop in the old job.
We're on our way to stop number 3.
But who is that guy?
Nice approach, Zach. We just got back from picking up our poo. Took a little break. Now Leafy's setting the hose up again so that we can put some water in the buckets. Okay. Going to mix water into these buckets. Stir it around so that the grass comes to the top and the poop stays at the bottom. Then we scoop all the grass and hay, whatever floats at the top, off so that we can put the slurry that's left in there. And then 2 to 4 weeks later, we'll have gas that we can run to our kitchen. So let's see how this goes. So the water's coming up from the tents now.
Someone is gonna throw in there.
Yeah?
And then I'm gonna take the water. I'm gonna mix. I'm gonna pass, and someone's gonna pour in there.
This is our slurry making team.
Yeah.
All right. Step 1, add water. Woo. Bringing it back to life.
It's really good for the compost.
How's that smell? Ew. But what does it smell like?
It
Does
doesn't
it smell
like
nice?
anything really. Just you can see the grass that they ate.
Uh-huh. Ew.
It's got no smell.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that, you sicko. We're gonna have some really nice soil.
So you can now start filling that one. So we can keep the production line going.
Yeah.
There goes the first slurry mix.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
This is the last little bit of our slurry. We have another 110 liters to do tomorrow. It's a dirty job, but it's done for now. Tomorrow we gotta do bucket number 2. But for now, I'm going to practice. I'm going to go watch the soccer and netball trainings so that I can start preparing some strength and conditioning sessions for them after their tournament this weekend. Good evening. We're getting ready to do part 2 of our slurry making. We took a little bit of a break earlier. Now the sun's setting. We're gonna mix some poo. Shanae and I are going to start mixing some poo. Zach's taking some nice photos for us. Then add a little poo. Mix it up and then take the grass off the top. Put the slurry inside. We're making the slurry here. Mixing in the water so that the fibers with the hay sink or float up to the top. And we can take them out. Things like grass, hay, plant material like that aren't ideal for the HomeBiogas. For starting it, it's ideal just to have straight up cow poop. Pig poop would actually be the best. Horse is also good, so we got a little mixture of that. We put 110 liters in earlier. Doing another 110 right now, which is one of these. And then in about a week or 2, it'll start producing gas, which will attach the leaves to going down that way. Squeeze out so all the twigs and these sharp things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't squeeze too hard. Alright. This is the last of our 110 liters. The cow poop. We're gonna mix the rest in here so we can dump the remaining slurry and then clean out our containers. so clean you can eat off of it. We're done now. Everything's cleaned up. One more thing. Our compost bin. We added the fibers and stuff from the poop on top so we can mix it in. Our soil's gonna love it. It's nice mixing in the rest of the soil or the compost. And I just noticed how cool our shirts look. This is the start of Run Off Grid, which is the next step of Run Hockey. When we were in Kailicha, our focus was sport, but food insecurity became an issue, which is why we decided to come to the Eastern Cape now and rebuild our programs on a foundation of food gardens. We thought it'd be fun to take videos and pictures wearing our shirts, doing the HomeBiogas, because in many ways this is the start of our food gardens. It'll be giving us some fertilizer and also a place for us to put our food scraps and teach the community different ways of composting food and improving the soil so that they can also grow their own gardens. Stir that soup, girl. Oh yeah. We're done with all of the work for today. Now we're gonna watch the sunsets and enjoy a well-deserved dinner.